listen to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. Thank you very much for our
Representative was the Ijaw country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools. His major academic genesis was at Government College, New Delhi.
Go gather, destroy their food. Make security camp and that other camp, second camp. You don't compensate everybody.
In its key generation sometimes. Today our focus will be on the style of J.P. Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his point Agro dancer.
Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. Lives that are meaningful, with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. After some of these earthly adventures and more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary lives.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.
Yeah, so we're in the process of spicing the snails. These are snails that have been harvested at the African Center for Community and Development, and we shall be cooking some spicy stew which can be eaten with a variety of things, including rice, plantains, bread, and hence by a variety of people as well. So you can see this is what we are trying to do. The snails have been washed, they've been washed and are ready. So I will be using pepper, well, to make it a little bit hot. There are some people who don't like things that are very hot, but I intend that this stew is very hot, and it can be done as well with limited pepper so that other users can feel free to use it. And I will be adding onions. I like the smell of onions. It's a wonderful flavor and spice, and it is very vital. When you're eating, you feel the aroma of onions mixed up with pepper. It gives you some kind of tropical African touch as well, and it is indeed very palatable. So it will be one of the spices we are going to be using. And firstly, we will put everything together so that we can spice the snails and the season under the sun. You know, we have abundant sun here in Africa, in Cameroon, so the intention is to make sure that the spices get into the meat. And we have salt here. Salt too is going to be used, and the salt that's used here, and some Maggi cubes are going to be added to the salt to get the right temperament for the sauce. So, and I'm going to crush it so that it can be well mixed. And for the vegetarians, we've got some spicy vegetables we'll add. It's really a balanced diet. You've got meat, you've got onions, you've got pepper, and don't forget that pepper also helps because it contains vitamin A, retinol, which is very good for eyesight, and the vitamins are also very good as well. And of course, there is tomatoes we're going to be adding to the whole broth. I'm going to be using 2 tins of tomatoes in this case, and yeah, this one I still have to rinse the cup to make sure that all can get into the broth. So after this, I have to make sure all the tomato gets in, so that the sellers of tomatoes don't cheat me. And we can have more soup to eat, more stew. So it's emptied. We will now try to mix, and it will be mixed and let to season under the sun, so that each spice can get into the meat, and so that the meat can be very tasty and palatable. Snail eating has to be vulgarized in this part. Red meat is expensive. With diminishing range lands, it is also very difficult to find goats and cattle in many concentrated human dwellings. With procrastinations about the population of the world increasing to 9 billion by 2050, the more people use what the earth can offer to feed themselves and to be more resilient, the better for mankind. So there you go. You see the way it looks. From this stage, we are going to allow it to season under the sun, and afterwards we will prepare the fire, and we will now think about cooking it. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Thank you very much. And you just listen to a young girl who was saying that the community here is totally very angry. Thank you very much for listening to your blessings of our
This was the Ijo country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools. His major academic genesis was at the government college to Delhi.
Go gather, destroy their food. Make cultivated camp and that other camp, jungle camp. You don't compensate everybody. But some of them
in its generation sometimes. Today I'm focusing on the style of J.C. Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his point Agro dancing.
Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. Lives that are meaningful, with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. After some of these earthly adventures and more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary lives.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.